Alright, so this is project number 2 with the used motor oil. We just dump this filter right here and let this soak into this nice dry wood. Oops, alright, comes out pretty fast. That was just soaking in there like you can't imagine. Usually I mix it with diesel, but I'm not gonna bother today. Just because it's soaking in so fast, I don't think it matters at this point, really. I did some yesterday, but I'm probably gonna have to redo it because I ran out of oil. Well, the diesel does make it a little bit lighter, doesn't it? That's just straight oil. That's pretty damn dark. But I mean, all the diesel does is kind of dilute it so it soaks in a little better, but it's so hot that this stuff is just going and disappearing anyway. This poor deck has been out in the sun for way too long. It's definitely dark. Look at that. It's definitely dark. Question about that. That is seriously dark. But it does lighten up. It's a messy job. I used linseed oil in the past. I don't know, that's, you know, you could use that too if you want. But gives me another use for this oil to, I don't know, I think it protects it better, frankly. Linseed oil seems to be a lot more watery. It's hot. I think we're definitely in the 80s today, no question about it. I would guess I used a 20-foot deck, and I used close to 4 quarts yesterday, and I didn't do it all. So this is probably going to take a solid 6 or 7 quarts to do the whole thing. Be my guess. But it definitely looks happier than it did before. It's going to be hotter tomorrow, so this stuff is just going to soak right in there. You can't imagine. I mean, I wasn't going to do this part I did yesterday, but yeah, well, I don't know. Let's see. The sun just kills this wood. I mean, it's just out here baking all day long. I did forget to do is I forgot to blow it off with a leaf blower. So I'm kind of regretting that. I got a bunch of pine needles in here. Oh, this is like split way down here. That's not good at all. That's really deep. So that's why I changed the oil in the tractor today, just so you know, because I needed to do this project. So, and the oil filter is still leaching oil out of it. I think at some point I'll turn this camera off so you guys don't have to watch me do this for probably a solid half an hour, be my guess. I don't know, do I like it better darker or lighter? I'm not sure. The other oil I used is from a 316 I changed, and a Craftsman, I think it's a PY 9000. So one of those was straight 30 weight, and the other one was 5W30. So, and this is the most likely the John Deere diesel stuff here. But who really knows what was in that tractor, right? Nobody knows. That is definitely dark. No question about that. I'm not going to have any trouble telling what I did yesterday and what I did today. At all. But it is just soaking in there. I mean, you can't even tell. I mean, it's late in the day. It's like probably 6 o'clock right now. So if it was earlier, this would have been in there. I probably would have died of heat stroke doing it. So I'm not sure what's better. Come on, let me give this board a second coat here. I was kind of running low yesterday. I don't know, dark might look better lighter, so maybe I should have got some fuel and mixed it with that. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just go with the darker version here on this half. That was definitely dark. No doubt about that. That is seriously dark. Filter is still leaching oil out of it. It's ridiculous. Look at that. I mean, I don't think you can tell on the camera. That's yesterday's 530 and straight 30 weight mixed together with some diesel, and this is just straight John Deere, whatever was in that tractor I just changed. It's going to take a while. The goal is to use up all this oil. I have a smaller 5x8 trailer I could do if I have any left over, but I did that one already this year once, so there's no need to do it again. But I might try hydraulic oil on this. When I change the hydraulic oil next time, it's not filled with water, I may do that. And this board I did yesterday, but I'm going to do it again anyway. It's here. Definitely goes faster in the spot I did yesterday, so I'm going to keep moving you along here. So we got some really dry boards coming up here. Ooh. But I've been feeling guilty about this trailer for a while now, so this will probably, you know, I'd say if you do this once a year, do it regularly. You may not need to do it that often, but since it's never been done before, and this trailer's, oh man, I want to say this trailer's at least, let me think about that, 2015, I think he bought it. So what's that, 7 years? It's never been treated. And it was out west for a while, getting baked in Idaho. So yeah, I'd say it was definitely time. Yeah, these boards here were never done yesterday, so wait to see how much these things soak up. Oh, geez, we're splashing. Down way too fast there. No, we're gonna let this trailer bake all day tomorrow in the sun. This stuff is just gonna disappear. I don't even know it's even in there. If there's a chance it's not there, I'll wipe it off, but I don't think there's gonna be any chance there's gonna be any oil left anywhere. It's just gonna soak into this wood like crazy. Filter is still leaching oil. Look at that. You can't see it. Man, that stuff is just soaking in there. It's just disappearing. I mean, that first board I did is like totally dry over there. It's completely soaked all the oil in. Completely dry. Anyway, I think you get the idea, so I'm not going to bore you with this any longer. But let me know if anyone else does this, or if you have any other tips. I was going to do some fence posts with this too, but that seems a lot more messy. I'm not sure I want to do that, frankly. I don't think that would be any fun. So the locust posts are going to have to just get by on their own. So I'm going to turn this off. You don't want to see this whole trailer get covered in stuff. Now we'll give you one more angle from down here. Move that filter. I could just leave it on there and let it soak in and then spread it around, I guess, if I wanted. But I don't know. Alright, that's it. I'm going to sign off because you're probably really bored. So, you get the idea. Let me know if it's a good one or a bad one. Thanks for watching.